Hi, this is Sandy Jo from rhinestonetemplates.com, and I am doing a little bit of designing here tonight, so I just thought I would turn on the camera and bring you guys along with me. I've just got a real simple design I'm going to do. It's just a softball mom one with some of our pre-made fonts that we have, the TTF or the EPS or SVG ones. But I have a TTF one that I want to use here, so I'm working in Winpc 2014 tonight too. So I just went up to my font area and I brought up some of my fonts here, and I'm just going to use Chunky Monkey. And in our Winpc sign program, you can see that if you want to see what the letters look like, you can go to capital, it shows you all the capital, or you can go to lowercase, or you can go to numbers, and it shows you what all the numbers, capital and lowercase, look like before. If you haven't decided if you actually want to use that font or not, but I want to use the capital letters, so I'm going to click that and go to OK. And then I'm just going to go ahead and type out, because this is a TTF font, so I'm just going to type out in capital letters softball mom, and I'm going to put it on 2 lines. Like I said, I want them capital. And I'm just going to go ahead then and get them to the right size, because TTF fonts don't come in the right size, they come in very small. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my workspace area, and in this workspace area you can see that we have the settings for the different stones and stuff, and Stone Touch and a lot of different things. But I'm going to go over to my addition over here, and in this area I can resize stones from what I'm using very easily, or I can add or fill between stones or gaps or make patterns or do all kinds of different stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab that softball, and I'm going to go ahead and take it to a 10 SS stones, which would be 13 SS for me, and 0.126 size, and my spacing is at 0.03. I want nice and tight stones so it looks real nice and tight, but still enough room in my templates that it doesn't tear my material when I go to actually cut them and weed them. So I'm just going to hit resize, and it takes it exactly to the size I need. I'm going to do the same thing to mom. And then I'm going to come over here, and these are still grouped together, so then I want to make sure I have it centered okay. So I'm going to go ahead and come up to my text tool and come to center, and it centers this thing perfectly for me. So this is actually all that I have to do for this order. They want some transfers that just say softball mom on them, and they picked out this font from my website that they wanted this font. So now what I would do for them is I would just go ahead and I would make a proof. And a really easy way of making a proof for someone is, I'll just move this out of the side, is just taking and selecting the whole thing and turning it whatever color that you would want to turn it. I'm going to turn it light blue just for a second. Grabbing your rectangle, making a rectangle around the area, setting the rectangle to the back, and because I have the rectangle and the softball mom the same color, you can't see it, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that actually to black. And I could send that to them in that color if I thought that was the color of the transfers, or whatever they were going to make, so they could see what it looked like, or if, depending if they wanted it on a gray shirt, you know, with blue stones, I can change it to whatever I want to be. I particularly like to send my proofs off on a black background and with white dots, because this is going to be very unforgiving. If there's going to be any problem anywhere in my design, I'm going to see it, you know, with a black background and a white dot. You can also set it to a stone if you want to. And I'll just back out here a little bit so I can get this whole thing selected. And to set it to stone, I'll go back to my General tab, and I'll just go find, let's just find, well, let's go to a nice clear stone. We'll just go through all of our stones here and see. Let's just set it to that stone. And then we'll just go back up here, and let's go ahead and see. Whoops, I don't think I set it. Hang on just 1 second. Oops, I have to hit. There we go. Okay, and then I'll do the same thing over here. I just have to wait to let it do its work. I was rushing it just a little bit there. There we go. And then we can come in nice and close, and we can see that the stones look real nice with that. So that's just how, an easy way to work with the TTF fonts, work with the EPS SVG fonts if you just want to work with, this is in wireframe right here. And I just go through sometimes and do that and make sure like this, they're a little bit close right there. There's still enough room, but if you want to spread that out that you could. There's also a stone touch feature in this program that you could use, if you wanted to see if the stones were too close, you could hit stone touch and it will show you if a stone is too close or not. But I'm going to go ahead and back out of that and change this back to white so I can send this off to my customer. I'll put a watermark on it first so that there's no confusion if it was ever mine or not when it went to them. But so anyway, that's Sandy Jo at rhinestonetemplates.com, and just playing around with some orders tonight and some custom orders for some customers and logos. So I'll just take you with me as I do different things.